To live is the rarest thing in the world. Most people exist. That is all. To yourself, everyone else is already taken. We are all in the gutter. But some of us are looking at the stars. Every saint has a past, and every sinner has a future. Always forgive your enemies, nothing annoys them so much. Never love anyone who treats you like you're ordinary. You can never be overdressed or overeducated. The truth is rarely pure and never simple. Women are meant to be loved, not to be understood. An idea that is not dangerous is unworthy of being called an idea at all. A good friend will always stab you in the front. Death must be so beautiful, to lie in the soft brown earth, with the grasses waving above one's head, and listen to silence, to have no yesterday, and no tomorrow, to forget time, to forgive life, to be at peace. We are each our own devil, and we make this world our hell. Live the wonderful life that is in you. Let nothing be lost upon you. Be always searching for new sensations. Be afraid of nothing. If one cannot enjoy reading a book over and over again, there is no use in reading it at all. Life is far too important a thing ever to talk seriously about. Experience is merely the name men gave to their mistakes. The best way to appreciate your job is to imagine yourself without one. It is what you read when you don't have to that determines what you will be, and you can't help it. Anybody can sympathize with the sufferings of a friend, but it requires a very fine nature to sympathize with a friend's success. The books that the world calls immoral are books that show the world its own shame. A bore is someone who deprives you of solitude without providing you with company. Anyone who lives within their means suffers from a lack of imagination. You don't love someone for their looks or their clothes or for their fancy car, but because they sing a song only you can hear. Fashion is a form of ugliness so intolerable that we have to alter it every 6 months. A dreamer is one who can only find his way by moonlight, and his punishment is that he sees the dawn before the rest of the world. Most people are other people. Their thoughts are someone else's opinions, their lives a mimicry, their passions a quotation. Education is an admirable thing, but it is well to remember from time to time that nothing that is worth knowing can be taught. The old believe everything, the middle-aged suspect everything, the young know everything. Life is not complex, we are complex, life is simple, and the simple thing is the right thing. Society often forgives the criminal. It never forgives the dreamer. A man who does not think for himself does not think at all. Selfishness is not living as one wishes to live. It is asking others to live as one wishes to live. A passion for pleasure is the secret of remaining young. Life has been your art, you have set yourself to music. Your days are your sonnets. Ordinary riches can be stolen, real riches cannot. In your soul are infinitely precious things that cannot be taken from you. Behind every exquisite thing that existed, there was something tragic. Keep love in your heart. A life without it is like a sunless garden when the flowers are dead. The consciousness of loving and being loved brings a warmth and a richness to life that nothing else can bring. There are moments when one has to choose between living one's own life fully, entirely, completely, or dragging out some false, shallow, degrading existence that the world in its hypocrisy demands. For one moment our lives met, our souls touched. Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery that mediocrity can pay to greatness. If you don't get everything you want, Think of the things you don't get that you don't want. Democracy means simply the bludgeoning of the people, by the people for the people. A little sincerity is a dangerous thing, and a great deal of it is absolutely fatal. To regret one's own experiences is to arrest one's own development. To deny one's own experiences is to put a lie into the lips of one's own life. It is no less than a denial of the soul. Humanity takes itself too seriously. It is the world's original sin. If the caveman had known how to laugh, history would have been different.